going well, man. This is, priceless experience, man. It's something everybody should have a chance to, go through.
What kind of questions are you getting in the interviews from teams?
Um, where, my role, rookie year. I think that's a recurring question.
Do you see yourself as a 4 or as a 5 or as a 4?
I see myself as a 4, 4 or 5. I mean, I just want to be on the court, do whatever the team needs me to do.
Right. There's not a lot of guys who can shoot and create and block shots. Why do you think that combination is so rare?
Good question. Because perceived notion that big men only supposed to play on the block. And when you get the kids who try to be so versatile, it's like the ninth wonder of the world. So something I've worked on, a lot.
The crazy thing for me is I remember when we wrote about you after your freshman year in Michigan. We're like, this guy can block shots, but he can't really do anything else.
Yeah.
What happened?
Just, that year off, me, Coach Driscoll, and the staff, we really went hard, during that year off. I mean, we turned that transfer year into the best thing for me.
So that coach went to North Florida now, right?
Yes, sir.
So he must be like in the wrong business. He should be developing players for a living, though.
Coach Driscoll, and I mean, he loves kids, I mean, he always wanted that opportunity to become a head coach, and he's going to do a good job. He's going to do a great job.
So, I mean, do you think that, guys that would play for him in North Florida, I mean, working with him in their free time, would probably be able to develop quite a bit?
Oh, no question. I mean, he's always at the gym, man. He's ready. If you've met him, he's going 24/7. So, I mean, he just loves the game. And if you're willing to work, he's going to work with you.
Right. In terms of, your role in the NBA, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
5 years, I want to be a starter on a winning team. Yes, sir.
Right. What's interesting for me about this draft is that it's stacked with power forwards. Now, if you look at that 7 to 12 range, all the teams in there, I'm not seeing a lot of teams there that really need a power forward.
Mm-hmm.
Have you talked about that with your agent and all? What are your thoughts on that? Am I way off?
Really, we talk, on and off about it, but with the interviews I've been having, people they're just looking really for the best player. Some teams need point guard, forward, center, wing, but people are trying to get the best player, available.
Does it matter to you where you get drafted?
No, sir.
Just being in the right spot. That's
being in the right spot. Just working hard.
What about outside of basketball? If you weren't a basketball player, what profession would you?
Get into coaching. I help kids. Send them to college. Whether it's on the court or off the court.
Looking back at the high school rankings back then and how things panned out, you weren't really a top highly regarded guy coming out of high school, if I'm correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Were you even ranked in the top 100?
I was like 148 in rivals, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is that? I mean, they do a great job, I think, those guys. But what are some things that you can't project in terms of a guy when he's 17 years old, projecting him 5 years forward?
The heart he possesses. I think that's a big thing. He does a good job on the circuit, but when the lights are off, you don't really see that player. You don't see what he goes through. So, the player has a lot of heart, dedication. He's gonna make it.
Right. So you were highly recruited by all the top agents, and you decided to sign with Chris Lucci, a friend of mine, who I think does a great job. What was the that you're thinking behind that?
He was the one I was most comfortable with. I knew he was ready to work. Smaller firm, more attention.
Right. I got you. What are you hearing in terms of your draft stack?
Everywhere. Just everywhere. I'm all over the board. So, when I have my chance in the individual workout, go and improve myself.
We have you projected right now going 8th to the Clippers. Now, they have Blake Griffin and Chris Kaman. What I kind of like about that situation is that I think you can kind of play with both guys there. When one guy goes coach comes out, you can come in. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir. I mean, I think that would be a great opportunity. You know, in fact, I was at home during the Lakers and Thunder's game, and I seen Blake at a restaurant. You know, we talked about that for a second. You know, the possibility of me coming out there.
You're an Oklahoma guy, right?
Yes, sir.
So is he.
Yes, sir.
And Chris Kaman is not. But he's a small town guy too.
Yeah.
So
It would be good. I mean, that would be a good fit for me. You know, I believe, but
right.
who knows?
Good stuff. Derek, you got any questions? Am I bothering you?
Strength, not at all. Strength-wise, what have you been working on?
What do I need to, or what have I?
What have you, and what do you need?
Core. I just need to get physically, whole body, just stronger. You know, just for the next level.
Jonathan Givony. That's why I follow him. As he said, he likes to talk.
Oh, okay.
Good stuff, man. What's the plan for the next few weeks here?
Go back, work out for a week. You know, start workouts. Go through that. Just go through them. You know, do my best. Come June 24th, you know, look forward to hearing my name being called.
Are you in Atlanta with Chris? Is that
Yes,
where you're
sir.
working out? Okay, cool. All right, man. Good stuff. Well, best of luck, right?
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Thank you.
I think.